Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking news from Grand Rapids. The video is graphic. It is difficult to watch. Grand Rapids police released several angles of a deadly police shooting that sparked protests earlier in the week.
Those videos show a lengthy struggle between the officer and 26-year-old Patrick Loyola before the officer pulled the trigger, shooting him in the head.
And right now, that officer is on administrative leave as state police step in to investigate. Let's get to Sean Lay live in Grand Rapids, where a news conference wrapped up just in this last hour. Sean.
A lot coming out of that news conference we're going to get right to. We've also been here today investigating this shooting, Devin. We want to tell you about the players involved here. The person shot, Patrick Loyola. He had 2 daughters. The governor says he came to Michigan with his family, escaping violence in his home country. It is not clear why he ran off or tried to run from this traffic stop. More about the police officer. We've learned he's not a rookie, but a 7-year veteran of Grand Rapids Police, and it's unclear why he decided or felt the need to use deadly force caught on camera. Take a look.
Stay in the car!
This is the view from the body camera of a 7-year veteran of the Grand Rapids Police Department, the officer joining the force in 2015. The person he stopped for the wrong plate on a vehicle, that is 26-year-old Patrick Loyola, who gets out of his vehicle and refuses to follow the commands of the officer.
No, stop.
Loyola tries to run, and that begins a 2-minute struggle between the officer and Loyola. The officer fires his taser 2 times, both times striking the ground. Loyola apparently had his hands on the officer's taser and apparently wouldn't let go of it. During the struggle, the chief says the officer's body camera is turned off due to the pressure between the officer's body, the camera, and Loyola. The chief tells me the officer did not turn the camera off himself. The passenger with Loyola taking this cell phone video shows the moment the officer is on top of Loyola, then firing 1 fatal shot into the back of his head. Chief Eric Windstrom is a law enforcement veteran. He's also an attorney. He will not comment on this shooting. MSP is investigating, but he says it's a tragedy.
Well, I'll tell you the bad is that it's an absolute tragedy. It's heartbreaking. It's been a difficult time internally for the police department, but the good is it's prompted a lot of discussions and a lot of connections, which I plan to make down the road as I stayed here longer, but it's forced the issue even early. So I like to think that there is some positive.
A lot more to come out of this news conference that just wrapped up here at City Hall in Grand Rapids. I was able to ask the chief about the situation with the officer finding the need to be on top of Loyola, drawing his weapon and then firing it. Again, the chief says it's under investigation from MSP. He says he's going to be as transparent as possible, but he says, look, the department policy on lethal force is when your life is in immediate danger. That is what is that's the question, under intense scrutiny right now. A lot more reaction from city leaders and from Grand Rapids coming up at 6 o'clock. In fact, you can see how quiet it is here. We've been around town all day. Some people working downtown have gone home early. Some shops have closed early, thinking that there could be some protests later this evening. We're live in Grand Rapids tonight. Sean Lay, Local 4, back to you.
Sean, talk more about that body camera, because you asked the chief about that too.
Interesting, because the chief made it clear he was releasing all of the video from this incident, and part of the video, big part, is the body camera that the officer was wearing,
right.
And then it shuts off midway through the struggle. He says his officer didn't shut it off. He says you have to have 3 seconds of pressure to shut this device off. He says it was the pressure between him, the camera, and Loyola that shut off the body camera. So he's making it clear that the officer himself didn't turn it off.
Yeah. All right, Sean. Governor Whitmer released a statement today following the release of this video, too.
And it reads in part, quote, Patrick's father asked me to convey his hope that any demonstrations in his son's honor remain peaceful. And as governor, I share this view. We must come together and build a future where Black Michiganders are afforded equal rights, dignity, and safety in our communities, end quote.
Our coverage of the shooting in Grand Rapids continues on clickondetroit.com.
And there we'll continuously be updating our coverage with everything from today and as new developments happen. You can find the link right there in the top stories section.
All right, let's turn to the weather now, because there may be a threat of storms headed into tonight.
Yeah, let's get over to Paul Gross tracking rain moving through now and what's coming later, Paulie.
Right, and right now this is just general garden variety rain. No big deal here. This is just general light rain, no lightning in the area. Let's actually talk about where we're seeing actually the back edge of some of this stuff coming in. You can see here, western Washtenaw County, you've had the dry air come in. Now it's a little scattered patches of sprinkles and things like that. And as we head to the north here, you can even see in Livingston County here, we're starting to dry out a bit. But again, the rain is mostly to the east. And so we're just going to kind of keep, let's tilt that just a little bit more. You can see that we have still this area of rain here that we're going to have to watch through the area. Now, the storms, we're going to get a bit of a break early evening, but then the storms come in later between like 11 and 2. And right now it looks like the wind threat is the best threat, and that's only medium at best because these storms are coming through during the coolest part of the day. It's less stable. So that's a piece of good news. We can try and keep these below severe limits, but there is at least a chance the hail, flooding, and tornado threats are very, very low this evening. We'll be back in just a few minutes, and we're going to talk about the timeline and then also the wind advisory that's been issued for tomorrow, guys.
Well, thank you. Our other top story here at 5, an elementary school student in Southgate is under arrest tonight for shooting another student with a BB gun at recess.
This happened this afternoon at Shelters Elementary on Ford Line Street, right near the intersection of North Line and Dix Toledo. And Megan Woods is there right now with more on how bad this child's injuries are. Megan.
Yes, so the injuries police say are just very minor, just one very minor injury. And when we spoke to parents and neighbors, they're in disbelief that this would happen at an elementary school when students are just so young. Police tell us that the student who allegedly brought this BB gun to school and shot another child was only 11 years old.
I was shocked. I was in complete shock.
That's a scary situation.
Southgate police say an 11-year-old allegedly brought a BB gun to this Southgate elementary school and shot another student in the back during recess. People living nearby were stunned to find out what happened.
There was 5 police cars pulled up in front of the school, and I had no idea what was going on.
Parents got this email from Shelter Elementary School's principal explaining what happened. Some parents took action immediately, having important conversations with their child.
Let her know, like, what do you do in case if it was something real, or do you call mom, or things like that.
While the student shot's injury is minor and the 11-year-old who allegedly brought the BB gun to school was arrested, parents and grandparents say it's still a scary situation.
My granddaughter doesn't know what the difference between a regular BB gun, a regular gun and a BB gun. So, that's a fear.
Because I'm not with her all the time. And I know she doesn't know, outside of what we talk about, she doesn't know what to do. So it's definitely alarming.
I did speak to the superintendent. She says student safety is #1 for them. She also says from her understanding that this child who brought the BB gun to school didn't bring it planning to hurt another student, and that they were just playing during recess. But again, they have no tolerance for weapons. Back to you.
Megan, so what happens with this 11-year-old now?
Well, police tell us it's up to the prosecutor's office. Are they going to pursue charges?
Yeah.
And the superintendent tells me this will go through their disciplinary process.
All right, Megan.
They got him. Late this afternoon, New York police arrested the suspect wanted for opening fire on the subway shooting 10 people. Frank James was arrested without incident in the city's East Village. Chris Ballone is in New York tonight as we learn new information into the shooting and the arrest.
In New York, the news an anxious city had been waiting to hear.
Moments ago, Frank Robert James was stopped on the street and arrested by members of the New York City Police Department.
New York City police say they arrested 62-year-old Frank James in Manhattan Wednesday afternoon. This picture was taken just moments after police took James into custody. A tip to the city's Crime Stoppers hotline directed police to his location in the East Village.
He was taken into custody without incident and has been transported to an NYPD facility. He will be charged with committing yesterday's appalling crime in Brooklyn.
After the Tuesday morning shooting, police first called Frank James a person of interest.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short.
They combed through bigoted tirades he had posted on YouTube. But after examining clues left behind at the Brooklyn crime scene, including the key to a rented van, a 9mm handgun, and a bag of fireworks, they concluded James was their lone suspect. The attack happened on a northbound N train Tuesday as it pulled into Brooklyn's 36th Street station. Witnesses say a man set off 2 smoke bombs and then opened fire.
That's the sort of terror that I haven't seen before since 9/11.
Investigators say the gunman fired 33 shots before his weapon apparently jammed.
We hope this arrest brings some solace to the victims and the people of the city of New York.
10 people were shot, but all are expected to survive. Chris Pallone, Local 4.
In all, 33 shots were fired at passengers while the train pulled into that station.